Alright guys, hello and welcome to week 2. So today we're going to be working on chest lifts. Chest lifts are a really versatile part of belly dancing and I'm excited to teach it to you. Alright, let's get started. So as always, you want to have a shirt that and pants where you can see your body. It's important to be able to see your isolations. So whether that's something that is like a crop top or even if it's full coverage, just make sure that you can see your body so that when you're doing these movements, you know when you're getting them right and when you need to modify. So, alright, let's find our belly dance posture. So we're going to have a generous bend in our knees. If I turn to the side here, you can see that my knees are pretty well bent. You want to be able to have them, and they're not locked, they're just sort of springy right here. So your knees are bent. You're going to take your pelvis, tuck it up and in, tuck it down and back, and finding that neutral pelvis is going to be somewhere right in between those two. So finding your neutral pelvis right here, and, oh, I forgot to put on a scarf. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here we go. Alright, so finding your neutral pelvis is going to mean that when you look at your hip scarf, it's not arching, it's not tucking. Your hip scarf is going to be pretty much parallel to the floor. So generous bend in the knees, hip scarf line is parallel to the floor. And from here we're going to take our ribs and we're just going to do a deep inhale. So breathing in and allowing your upper rib cage to fill. And release. And on this next inhale, imagine that your whole upper body is floating up, 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 and that your spine is stretching up from the base right here. All right, so we're going to breathe in. Stretching up, up, up. Shoulders and arms float up. And releasing the shoulders and arms, keeping your chest in that same lifted position. So from here, we're going to take our shoulders one time, just give them a nice little roll. We're going to bend our arms at the elbows, and your hands should be out, having a nice active energy to them, as if you are about to dial on an old phone with a little boop, boop, boop numbers on them. Not a rotary, but whatever was after rotary and before cell phones. All right, so hands have that nice potential energy in them. Knees are deeply bent. Pelvis is in an excellent neutral posture. Rib cage is lifted and expanded. Arms are gently flexed. Hands have all that nice potential energy. Shoulders come back and down. And now we're going to work from our collarbone up to finish our belly dance posture. So you're just going to take your chin, lift it just a bit, and then lift from the base of your skull, and lift until you feel as though you're pushing up through the top of your head. And then take it back just a little bit. And this is your really excellent belly dance posture. From the side, it looks like this. And from the back, it looks like this. All right. So let's get started with our chest lifts. So chest lifts, they look like this. Bop, 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 bop. Do, 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 do. Well, actually, I'm doing a lift and a drop, and we will go over both of those. So here's my nice neutral chest. My neutral is not relaxed. So this is relaxed chest. My neutral is a little bit higher than relaxed, and that allows me to drop if I want to. It's not fully lifted though, so I can still lift. So when you think about your range of motion, think about, so there's like relaxed, neutral, lift, drop. So your relaxed is not your neutral. Your neutral is in between your lift and your drop. So starting at your neutral, let's practice lifting. So you're just gonna pop your chest up, boom. On the side it looks like this. Come back to neutral and down. Up to neutral, lift, neutral, down. Again, ready? Up to neutral, lift, neutral, down. All right, so you may be asking yourself, how do I get the lift and the down? So the way that you get that is by activating certain muscle groups. So when you're lifting, you'll notice that my shoulders are moving only slightly. So there's this, which is hinging at your mid back. So there's a lot of hinging movement here. And there's a shoulder in and out. And a lot of people are doing this for their chest lifts and chest drops, but it's actually much smaller than that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just come up and drop, up and drop, up and drop, up and drop. You're hinging from right here in your upper rib cage, like up and drop, up and drop, up and drop, up and drop. Your mid back and your low back are staying in the same place. So the muscles that you're activating on the neutral, you're rising up out of your rib cage with that full expanded breath and breathing here. Practice maintaining this position while breathing because you're not going. So this is independent of the breath. So having that inhale and then maintaining that lift. Now for us to come into our chest lift position, we're just going to focus on the muscles right here in between our shoulder blades. So if your shoulder blades are like this, you're going to take them and go boom, 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 like you're tapping them together. At the same time, you're keeping your shoulders in the same position. So try taking your hands out like this and stretching your arms a bit and going lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. If you find that you're really getting your shoulders too much into it, that will help you to isolate your shoulders. Lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. All right, awesome. So let's do that with some music, and we'll add in our hip accents from last week. Remember, we have the hip lift, hip drop, hip lift, hip drop. We have our seesaw hips. So we're going to put that together with our chest lift and drop, and we're going to do it to some music. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seesaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the chest. Drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, slower, lift, and drop, and lift, and drop, a little faster, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. All right, nice. Let's do that again. All right, cool. So we're gonna do a little practice now with our lifts and our drops. We're gonna put together our lifts and our drops with our work from last week, which is our hip lifts and our seesaw hips, and we're going to put that together to some music with our chest. Awesome. All right, so let's do it. Here we go. Starting with the hips, we're going to do lifts, seesaw, drops, and then get to our chest. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Lift, 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 lift. Seesaw. 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop, 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 drop. 5, 2, 3, 4. Next we're gonna do the chest and lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. Back to hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seesaw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and chest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a walk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and seesaw. 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop. 5, 6, 7, 8, and chest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and seesaw. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in a circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hips. Woo! Nice. All right, thanks for practicing chest lifts with me today and reviewing our hips from last week. Y'all have a good one. Bye.